Hello beautiful and welcome back to my channel and welcome to this week's new makeup releases where we talk about the new makeup releases, sneak peeks and announcements. This is a weekly series on my channel where I just come back every Friday and we chat about the new makeup releases because I'm still in love with makeup and maybe you're still in love with makeup as well and just want to hear about the news, or maybe you're tired of makeup and just want to be here for the good old roasting that happens sometimes. And if you haven't been here before, hello, my name is Angie, I'm a lover of fashion and makeup, especially colorful makeup. Pretty colorful today. I'm really liking my looks. If you want to see some more color in your timeline, if you just want to see some more makeup content, I'm doing hauls, commentary, reviews, all of that. Don't forget to subscribe because I upload 5 videos a week. Now, I am filming this video on a Wednesday. Usually I film these on Thursday and then I put them up on Fridays, but I'm actually at a funeral tomorrow on Thursday, so when you're watching this, I've already been at the funeral, but I'm not able to record this on Thursday like I usually do. So if there's something that I am missing, or if this episode ends up being a little bit shorter, it's because I'm filming this one day in advance. But whatever I miss, I will pop it up with some comments towards the end of the video if there's any fun releases that come last minute, because I will still be editing this on Friday, and we'll just chat about them next week. Because again, I'll do this every Friday, so if I miss something, we'll just do that next Friday. I am wearing this one. I am wearing the new Makeup Revolution and Soph. This is the I told you, was it last week I told you that I bought this? I'm not 100% sure, or was the week before? I don't know, but I'm wearing it today and I'm aiming to have a video up on Monday where I'm doing 2 looks with this one and just talking about this whole collection and all those things. Per usual, what I have on my face will be linked in a pinned comment down below, and all the things that I'm talking about in this episode with links and release dates and all of that is going to be in the description box together with my socials, my merch shop and my vlog channel, so don't forget to check the description box. All the info is always down there. Okay, let me pull up the news and we can see what we want to talk about. I have a dog sleeping here next to me, but I will scoochie a little bit, I think that this is okay. And let's talk about the new makeup releases. I want to talk about this Sydney Grace and Temptalia. Finally, we have the full reveal. I am so excited. I'm pretty sure that this is launching on the 18th of June, and I will leave the info down below. This is going to be $40 each. There are 3 different palettes that comes in each a light and a dark version. So what you see here is actually, yeah, these are actually all the 6 palettes, but there are 3 palettes and each palette will be a lighter version and a darker version. And the difference between the lighter and the darker is that 2 shades are going to be a bit darker in the darker, which are transition shades, and like lighter in the lighter. I will leave the link to the Temptalia reveal post down below so you can check this out yourself. I love Temptalia and I will definitely try to pick this up. I think you can use, you can do a bundle for $100 and you can use codes to get 15% off. Temptalia does have a code, it is Temptalia15. I don't think that these are affiliated codes, but it's always nice to get some money off. I'll put the launch time and all the info down below. I'm very excited for this launch and I will try and pick them up. I will say I don't know if I want to get the lighter or the darker. Usually I really like darker I like darker palettes, but I will say that pretty much all the shimmers seem to be mid-tone or deeper tone, and every palette is very shimmer heavy. They remind me a bit about the Pat McGrath when it comes to layout, like it's dark mattes and very shimmer heavy, and I know that that is what she likes, so it makes total sense for her to do that. Personally, I like when there is a 50-50 split, or even I prefer even more when there are more mattes than shimmers, but I do think that she should do whatever fits her best, of course. I will say I will probably pick up the lighter ones. I usually love a darker matte, but since all the shimmers are pretty dark, I think I might want the lighter mattes. I'm not 100% sure. Let me know your thoughts down below, what you think about this. I think that this is super exciting. I am so excited for Christine at Temptalia, and I'm so excited for Sydney Grace. I wish them all the success with this launch, and I'm hoping that I will be able to grab some as well. I hope they don't sell out before I can. Morphe has released 2 more of these 9pan palettes. It is the 9M Melon and the 9R Bronze Metal. I have tried 2 of these palettes and it's safe to say I wasn't a fan. I think both of these ended up in the bottom when I was ranking like 90 something palettes that I tried in 2020. So I basically tried 90 eyeshadow palettes during last year. That was better than these Morphe 9pan palettes. If that doesn't tell you anything, I don't know what does. I tried almost 100 palettes that were better than the Morphe 9pan palettes. Let that sink in. I didn't like this quality at all. I don't know if they've changed it for these, but I'm not taking my chances, so I am gonna pass on that. Here's a palette that a lot of people have been really excited about, and this is the new Nomad Cosmetics palette. This is called the America's Parks palette. I have never been to a national park in the US, but I am dying to one day. It is both on me and Ricardo's bucket list. We really want to, because there are so many places in the US that have such a different nature than we have. So I am dying to do that one day. Please let me know, which ones do you think are the best? Which ones do you think have the most exciting nature? I would love to know. I thought that this was going to be Rocky Mountains based on their the clues that they were giving, but it's America's National Parks, and I think that is so amazing. I'm so excited. So this is already available, and it is going to be 15 eyeshadows, and it is available for $39 USD. And I will link it down below, because like I said, these are already available, and if you're interested, do check them out. I don't know if they're sold out. I don't know, because I don't know if it's even released when I'm filming this. It is things are a bit dodgy this week. Things are a bit dodgy, but I am super excited for Nomad Cosmetics. I hope they have a huge hit with this palette. This is just a sneak peek of something that's coming, but I feel like maybe this could be something really fun for Maybelline, because they are releasing a Perfector 4-in-1 Glow. This is Prime, Conceal, and Highlight. And I am slightly intrigued, because I feel like, what will it be? Because Prime, Conceal, and Highlight, that combo sounds like the YSL Touche Eclat, and I'm like, is that what we're getting, but in the drugstore version? Sweetie, you're snoring so high, everyone can hear you. I do. Oh, I'm dreaming about running around and chasing rabbits. So yeah, this is coming soon to Ulta. I think that this could be really interesting, and I am intrigued to see what this is, because Prime, Conceal, and Highlight, that has to be something with a glow, but something that's thin enough to be a primer, but cover enough to be a light concealer. So yeah, that's intriguing. I will say that is intriguing. Let me know what you think that that's gonna end up being. I can personally see myself picking that up if it comes here somewhat soon, but I will say these drugstore brands, they launch very late in Sweden. Very late. There is a new cream highlighter from Lime Crime. This is called the Sunkissed Glimmering Skin Sticks, and these are Meet Your New Summer Beauty Essential. Multi-use highlighting stick with glimmer, bronze, or blush. Okay, 9 different shades. I think it looks cute. I think it looks cute. I have realized when it comes to cream formulas, what I like the most is a cream bronzer or a cream contour, and then I like a cream blush. And my least favorite way of using creams is actually cream highlighter. I always prefer a powder highlighter. I don't know why, I just do. So I don't think that this is going to be something that I pick up, but maybe you are interested in a cream highlighter. I feel like creams are having the resurrection that they have been longing for for years. A lot of you were asking what I thought about this new beauty brand that is coming from Harry Styles. I think that it makes sense for him to launch something. We don't know yet what he is launching, because what he has copyrighted is the company called Pleased As Holdings Limited, and the Holdings Limited is probably part of the company name and not like the brand name. And it seems like he has just copyrighted the use of a bunch of products, but I feel like, what would I like to see from Harry Styles? I think Harry Styles is amazing. Harry Styles is the influencer of our generation. He is helping, he's not the sole pioneer, but he is helping with this battle of not always categorizing everything that is feminine as negative, and to blurring the lines between what a gender has to be. And I really love that for society, because I think it's very important that you get to be the person that you want to be, and you get to portray yourself the way that you would like to be seen, or the way that you would like to feel, or just be you. And I feel like he is helping to pave the way. So I hope that maybe even one generation more, I'm just hoping that with time, this is going to be like the norm. This isn't even going to be something that's revolutionary or groundbreaking. It's just going to be something that's so normalized that it's not even a part of the discussion. That's what I hope for the future. One can hope. I would love for him, because I feel like the way that he is helping to blur the lines between female, masculine, and what it means to be a man and what it means to be a woman and everything that comes with that. I would love to see unisex perfumes. I would love. I feel like he would kill that category. So that is my hope, that is my dream. I also love perfumes, and I love unisex perfumes, and I love wearing men's colognes. So that is something that I would love to see, but let me know, what do you think? What do you wish? I'm just hoping it's not going to be one of those, you know, the Lady Gaga thing. But let me know down below, what do you think this might be? What do you hope that this might be? I'm open to hearing your thoughts. As always, I'm always open to hearing your thoughts. There's a new concealer coming from Lancome. This is the Teint Idôle Ultra Wear All Over Concealer. This sounds like something amazing because it is a hydrating, lightweight, full coverage concealer that brightens dark under eyes, covers imperfections without creasing, caking, and it's infused with skin-loving ingredients. It looks beautiful. Natural matte finish, that is what I like. I don't like it to be ultra matte. I love it to be a little bit of a velvety thing to it. Sweat resistant. Yeah, it sounds amazing. $32, coming June 14th to Ulta. I will link it down below. I feel like when a brand releases a really good concealer, it can really get a lot of hype and just resurrect a sleeping brand. So yeah, I mean, I'm intrigued to see what people think about this. I don't think I'm not gonna be the first person that reviews this, but if I see people reviewing it and loving it, especially around my age, I can be all about that. Because listen, I'm not gonna fall into that Tarte Shape Tape trap again. Everyone that was like 22 was like, oh my god, this is the best thing since sliced bread. And here I am in my let's be honest, late 30s. It wasn't all it was cracked up to be. So I need to look at people that are my age when it comes to like foundations and concealers, because yeah, it's not the same, let me tell you. Tarte is relaunching their new and improved version of their Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation. It is 46 brand new shades, and it is available now at QVC. Is Tarte a QVC brand now? Because I feel like all of the releases have been launched there, but oh, okay. Apparently it is $39. I tried the old like foundation of this when I was still thinking that you had to have full coverage foundation. It was very full coverage and it was very matte. It was like thick, like you had to work this, like it was pudding. No, it was cement. Like it was true spackle. So I'm not surprised that they're reformulating, because I mean, I think that most brands do want to have a full coverage foundation in their range, because a lot of people are looking for full coverage when it comes to foundations. I'm not going to be trying this one out though, because I do not want full coverage. Actually, there is a new Melt palette coming. I feel like Melt has been releasing palettes at an alarming rate. It's been a lot, and I'm surprised that we're seeing this Brunet collection, because it is the Brunet palette and the Brunet brush set, and I'm surprised, because I'm not surprised. I'm disappointed. I was hoping for the Baby Girl palette. I'm still holding my breath for the Baby Girl palette. I thought that they were sneak peeking, like giving me like the side eye, like yeah, Baby Girl might be coming, but instead we're getting this brown one. Listen, I think a lot of people are gonna love a brown palette from Melt, and I will say this one is mostly mattes, and Melt is a lot better at mattes than they are at shimmers. Sometimes they're good at shimmers, but yeah, it's hard. I will say though, when Melt gets their matte formula right, it is one of the best matte formula. It really is. It is up there. It's just that you don't really know what you're getting, and with this color scheme, I'm not taking my chances because it's a brown palette. it's not something that I need in my collection. It is an 8 pan palette, and I kind of like that. I like that they're still doing some of these smaller ones as well. It is coming soon. I didn't have a time here, but I think it might be available on their site, but I'm sure it's coming to Sephora and Beauty Bay as well. I will link down below and put all the info in the description box. Don't forget to check the description box. Here is something else that's already available as well, because I know that this has launched when you're seeing this. And that is the Colourpop Neon Collection. Oh, wait. The Colourpop Neon Collection. I find it refreshingly bold to call this brown collection with a pop of neon the Neon Collection. That's bold. Listen, that is the kind of like confidence that I need in my day-to-day life. It's even the Neon Electric Collection. Listen, what's neon is the packaging, and the packaging is stunning. Here's the thing. I think, listen, this is one of the things that I think makes Colourpop products sometimes redundant. They seem to have the need to release multiple products. Colourpop, it is okay to just release one 5-pan palette with 5 neons and say, here's our neon 5-pan. That would have been genius, because most people only want neons as a pop. But 4 browns and a neon, what are we doing with that? Neons and browns don't even go that well together. It's like the poor man's neon palette. Like, why? Just do one of those 4 pans. Like, it is okay to not release a big collection. I will say though, these lip oils, if you were here in 2020, if you were here in 2020, you remember that in my best products of 2020, I mentioned the Colourpop lip oils. I love the lip oil formula from Colourpop. So at one point or another, I will own at least one of these more bright neon lip oils, because I love the lip oils and I love the idea of a bright, like, see-through neon lip oil. I think that is genius. I would love that. But this should not have been 3 palettes. This should have been one 5-pan palette, a yellow, a peach, a pink, a green, and a light turquoise. Call it the electric neons and be done with it. You do not have to release a minimum of 5 or 6 products every collection. It can be... Edit yourself. Edit yourself. This would have been... Listen, this is the thing. If this was that, people would have gone crazy for that. I would have gone crazy. I would have swam over to get it. This, what am I doing with 4 browns and a neon? Where am I going? Well, that goes for my everyday. Where am I going? Nowhere. To the living room. But yeah, this had so much potential, but somewhere along the line, someone pulled the brake and they were like, no, people don't want neons, they want browns. That person's wrong. That person's wrong. Sit down. Not everything has to be that. So this had potential on the planning stages, but this execution is pitiful. I'm gonna talk about something that I'm gonna buy. Have I said I'm gonna buy anything? Oh yeah, the Temptalia one. Definitely getting the Temptalia one. And I will get the neon lip oils at one point or another. But this is something that I'm getting. Vive has, well, I think Cult Beauty maybe leaked this. I don't know. But Vive is coming out with bronzer duos. They did show up on Cult Beauty. You could sign up to be notified when they're releasing. They look stunning. They are said to be a bronzer duo that is a slightly satin finish. And I am very excited. I have been pretty impressed with most of the things I've tried from Vive, and I feel like this is something that I want to try. I want to see if it's worth the money, and I want to compare it to other similar formulas. So I think I will try this one out. I will link down below where you can sign up, because you can buy Vive at Cult Beauty, which is very convenient. Vive is of course owned by Jamie Genevieve. So yeah, I think I'm gonna get this one. I'm very excited. There's also a new collaboration between bPerfect and the Vivienne, which is a drag queen from the UK, and apparently she was the first winner of the, what is it called? RuPaul's Drag Race, the UK version. Don't cancel me, but I have never watched an episode of RuPaul's Drag Race. I couldn't even pronounce it. Never watched an episode. I don't know why. There was a lot of years there where I was only work every like waking moment of the day, so I missed a lot of series, so I never really got into the to the RuPaul Drag Race. I don't know if like, is it worth watching all the like, you're gonna have to let me know. This is an all-in-one palette with shimmers, mattes, and face shades. I think that if you are a person that is doing drag makeup or are doing very dramatic makeup, I think this is a perfect palette because I feel like she got all the needs in for that kind of makeup. Personally, I don't love big palettes. Sometimes I'll make an exception, but most of the time I don't, especially not when it's a big palette and a cheek palette all in one. That's not really what I want, but I do think that there's a lot of people out there that this will be the perfect palette for. It's just not for me because I don't need it. Oh, it's £35.95 and it is available at bPerfect. I will link as well where you'll be able to get it at Beauty Bay because I am sure that it's going to launch at Beauty Bay as well if you want to wait for that. KKW Beauty is releasing the Camo Collection. Listen, didn't I tell you a couple of months back that Camo was coming back? And then all of a sudden, because yeah, I was talking about the Stila Camo palette and I said, just so you know, camouflage is back in style. And I don't know if you believe me or not, but then we have had at least 2 more camo themed makeup collections. It might be 3. I will say I think that this one is really pretty for being KKW. It's of course very neutral. I think that if KKW Beauty wants to break barriers and reach more people, she has to stop creating just makeup for herself. If she's even creating this makeup. But the brand has to stop being Kim Kardashian makeup. Because she's not that multidimensional when it comes to different makeup looks, and if she wants to take it to the next level, a good makeup brand will also design great palettes that aren't their aesthetics. As someone that's a true artist can take something and even though it's not their style, they can make something beautiful that's someone else's perfect style. And I'm not entirely sure that KKW is like really honing in on that, but it's an eyeshadow, $52 for the eyeshadow palette. Was she always that expensive? I feel like that's a lot of money. Because her packaging is like nothing. And the eye crayons are $18 each. Was she always this expensive? Why do I feel so surprised? Okay, that's a lot. Eye crayons, liquid lipsticks 22, highlighters 26, and the full collection $270. Please, for the love of everything that's holy, do not pay $270 for this entire collection. That's a lot of money. I am surprised that it took this long for a brand to pick up a collab with the Bratz dolls. And unfortunately, it is with Makeup Revolution and the Bratz, and they're doing this palette that literally looks like play makeup. The irregular pans, the blue background, the scrambled pans, it looks like kids makeup. The problem is that the people that play with Bratz dolls, they're not kids anymore. So it looks like kids makeup. I don't know what to tell you. It looks like kids makeup. It looks cheap. Speaking of Makeup Revolution, this is the worst case of greenwashing I think I've ever seen in my life. And listen, I have a degree in environmental science. I have seen a lot. Makeup Revolution, which is literally the most fast fashion of all the makeup brands, it makes Colourpop look like a brand that only does a seasonal release. They release every week, several times, like spread over several brands. Like they are literally the owner of like 5, 6, 7 brands. We even talked about another brand that's called Revolution Real Love that they released like a couple of weeks ago, and now they are releasing another brand that they are calling sustainable. You cannot create a problem and then think you can fix it without actually addressing the problem. So you're saying that you are gonna help this environmental problem by creating another brand. I don't understand how stupid do you think we are? Because you must think that we are pretty darn dumb. We have been on an 18-month journey to deliver this clean, conscious brand and bring these learnings into all aspects of our business for a more sustainable, responsible future. Here's the thing. If they really cared about the environment, if they really cared about fixing a problem that, let's be honest, they are very much contributing to, they would have done this with their main brand. They would have made their main brand have environmentally friendly packaging and all of these things. They wouldn't have created another brand. They created another brand because they want to sell more products. And I don't want to be the person to tell you this, and this is a harsh truth, and this is for me as well. I'm not innocent. I'm not innocent. I'm not waving any flags here and like patting myself on the back. I am definitely a part of this problem as well. There is no such thing as an environmentally friendly consumerism. It does not exist. It is not a thing. The best thing will always be to not buy anything. And I hate to see this kind of greenwashing when a brand is literally creating a eighth brand, and that brand, oh, this brand, we're so environmentally friendly with this brand. Okay, you're still producing more products though in another brand. What about the other brands you have? If they really cared about the environment, they would have done this overhaul with the brands they already have. They're just here to sell products. They're just here to sell products, and so is the truth with most of these brands. They're just here to sell products, and that is okay. But what I don't like is when they're trying to paint themselves out like the savior to a problem that they helped create. Yuck. We have seen the full reveal of the Michaela and Glamlight collection. I showed you a sneak peek of this last week. I am so excited. Listen, I've had nothing but great conversations with the owner of Glamlight. She is so sweet. So if you want to support a Latina owned indie brand, Glamlight is definitely the way to go, and I am so thrilled that they are able to do a collab with such a big influencer like Michaela. I'm so proud of them and I'm so excited for them. This collection is launching on Sunday, which is going to be the 13th of June. I do have a code with Glamlight, so if you use my code Angelica, you will get 15% off your order. I will leave that down below as well, together with the launch time and the launch date and all of the details. Don't forget to use someone's code when ordering so you can save some money. And if you use mine, thank you so much. It is highly appreciated. This collection, first of all, this is the palette. This is the palette. This palette is a, I want to say half neutral, half colorful, but it has like that middle row. It's like in between, because there are some shades there that can be seen as more neutral and some shades that can be seen as more colorful. I really like, because I heard her explain her thought with this palette, that you start out with the basics and then the further along the rows you go, the more bold the colors become, so that you can start at the top and then when you feel more confident, you can work your way down to the colors. I love that, and I feel like even though if you are a lover of color, I think it is important sometimes when you create something to remember that not everyone is as confident with color, or not everyone likes colors as much, and I love this mix. My favorite thing about this palette is how she put that bright yellow next to that bright like purpley berry. That contrast is goals, that olivey green like matte, and then the olivey green shimmer on top of each other. Absolutely stunning. This palette is definitely too big for my liking. I prefer something smaller. We all know this, but here I am making an exception because I love the Glamlight formula. I want to support the Glamlight, the first collab that they're having, and I think Michaela is a just a whirlwind of like just energy and colorful looks, and I really like what she has brought into this community, especially when it comes to being more bold with makeup. So I don't know if I'm getting this in PR, but I will purchase it myself, because there's also a collection. There is, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna get all of it when I purchase. There's a highlighter, some lip glosses, and some lashes. Not 100% sure if I'm gonna get all of it or if I'm just gonna... The PR box is $99. Maybe I'll just, listen, maybe I'll just get all of it. I don't know if I'm getting this in PR. I did receive that cupcake palette, the red velvet, and you were really interested in that. I have it. It's over here. And I'm gonna film with that and have that up next week. So if you were interested in seeing that one, that's coming up next week. I will buy this if I can. I will try and buy this, and if I'm able to buy it, and if I do get it in PR, I will just give the other one away in a giveaway. But yeah, I am excited about this collab. I think it's super fun, and I'm super excited that Glamlight is having their first collab with someone as like big and influential and such like a powerhouse in the beauty community as Michaela. Oh, it's so warm, I'm so sweaty. I just think it's gonna be so much fun, and I'm so excited to see how this is gonna look in real life. I cannot wait to see it. So yeah, I am getting that one, and I want to get the Vive bronzer, and I'm looking to get that Temptalia thing as well. So yeah, this is gonna be an expensive episode for me. At some point I want to buy something from Colourpop as well, because I do want to get those lip oils, but those neon palettes, yeah, I don't really understand. I feel like that could have been made so much better. I think someone needs to sneak into Colourpop and just write on the walls, edit yourself. And if I had any late breaking news, I will put them here on the side so that you can see what we will be talking about next week, because obviously I will do this next Friday again. And don't forget to check back on Monday, because I will have a Monday video, and I will have a Tuesday video, and I will have a Wednesday video, and I will have a Thursday video, because like I said, I upload 5 videos a week, plus on my vlog channel. I think my dog wants to go out for a walk. Do you want to go for a walk? Do you want to go for a walk? Yes, I want to go for a walk. Thank you for being here, and I will see you again on Monday. Bye!